Boys, I am so excited. He's about 8 minutes away. All right, boys, here we are. I told y'all that we had something special coming, and we did. Y'all check these out. So, my new friend, super great. He came down here from South Carolina. He's not close or anything. I went to the GIE. He was prompt to call me within just a few days of the GIE. He was following up with me and saying, hey, do you want to get a demo? And here's the cool thing. Walker Mowers, up at the GIE, they almost like ask like every single person, hey, can we offer you a demo? Like they want people to do that. And so they're signing up hundreds or thousands of people to do it, and he still was able to follow up with me. I have requested demos in the past from certain other brands. I've even went and requested on the website and all that. Most of the time I never even hear back from them. And if a dealer happens to call me, they usually never have the type of mower that I want to demo and just all these things. And so it's crazy that you drove down here, no strings attached. You just said, hey, I'm just going to drive and show you this. Oh, and another thing. Last week it was raining really bad, and he was like, hey, I'll just, I'll still come. I'll show you what our product can do even in less than ideal conditions. That's what you told me. Almost exactly. And that is cool. He was willing to come down here in the rain and do that for me. I asked him, I said, hey, what if we wait a week, and he was kind enough to say, hey, yeah, let's do it. And so here we are. Hey, a week later than both of us wanted to try this out, but we're gonna try these on these couple yards. I'll try to set up the camera somewhere and get some footage, but just tell them who you are and what you do and how long,
Sure.
All that stuff, what you told me about, being a contractor and just all the things.
Right, yeah, I'm Steve Lezer, and I'm the Walker Mower demo rep for Lawn Equipment Enterprises out of Waycross, Georgia. We are the distributors for Walker Mower for Georgia, South Carolina, and Florida. And I am the demo rep for Georgia and South Carolina. So anybody that contacts us or Walker and requests a demo from either South Carolina or Georgia, it comes straight to me.
Wow.
And that's my full-time job with this company, is doing nothing but demos. And Walker's really big.
He has the coolest job ever, right?
Oh, yeah. I hear that a lot. I do hear that a lot. But Walker's really big on demos and demoing. So it's very important.
And tell them about, that you're in the lawn care business for...
Yeah, I am. In the upstate of South Carolina, I'm a 20-plus year lawn maintenance contractor myself. And I've been running Walker mowers probably 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I've been doing this and running walkers for a long time. So, I know when I come out and meet other contractors, I know, kind of what guys are looking for, and I have a feel for a lot of that stuff just because I've been doing it for so long.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Super cool guy. Let's try to get some action with the mowers.
Sounds good. Walker always tells you about half throttle.
Okay.
And then slowly engage. And then throttle up. And you're cutting it 3 inches.
All right, boys. So this little piece of grass right here, as you can see, it's hard to tell, but right here in front of where I'm going, it has like a dip. And you can see where the little tracks go where I always push mow this part. Oh, sorry about the arm there. Anyway, so you can see the little dip where I always push mow it. And I was like, man, if I take this Walker mower anywhere, you can see where I had blown the stuff out of that. It's a very harsh little ditch right there. And I had blown the leaves out of there so that I could try to try the Walker with the mulch. I came here like early before he got there. He came at 9. I got there like 7:30 and started, prepping the yards for the mowers coming. So, but anyway, as you can see over to the right, it's a little dip up, and no mower I've ever used could make this part look decent, even if you like pull straight up and back up out of the ditch. No matter what you do, I couldn't make this part look good like with any of my zero turns or anything like that. And so this mower did incredible. It just, as you can see, there's no scalp marks, there's nothing. It just, man, the walker decks are just crazy how they literally just float totally separate from the motor, or, you know, from the tractor part. So it's crazy because that means it's going to cut down on my push mowing time if I was to buy one of these, which I may or may not have already purchased a mower when I'm actually editing and doing this video. So y'all stay tuned for that. Do y'all think I got a walker mower? I don't know. You'll have to find out. Definitely a chance of that. Here's another part. You know, like this is down the next yard, the one in the middle. And as you can see, it's definitely a dip right here by the street. And I'm going real slow with it because, you know, I'm just not that, you know, it's not my mower. And so I'm trying to be extra careful. You know, it's a $10,000 borrowed piece of machinery here. So I'm just trying to be extra slow and careful, but, you know, this thing, I mean, it just does great. It's crazy how good a walker mower has done. You know, I've done this business for my whole life, between 15 and 20 years. And me and my dad, I mean, I've owned every single brand of mower. We've had all kinds of types of mowers. You know, we've had all of them, you know, crazy. My dad's had them crazy mowers back in the day with the deck all out front. We've had all kinds of walk behinds. We've had, you know, all kinds of zero turns, all kinds of push mowers. It's actually my dad's truck. You can see up there parked over on the other side of the road. You can see he's there talking to the guy. He actually came because I let him know. I said, hey, if you can, you know, if your route allows, come stop by, you know, and he'll be at these so-and-so yards. And so he made time to come over and see the mowers too. He had some other things. He had to like speak at a funeral and stuff earlier that week, so he didn't know if he could because, you know, his route would be messed up a little bit. But anyway, he still made time to come over, and he got to ride some of the mowers as well. I'll actually have some footage coming up here of him on the R series. And yeah, y'all probably seen enough of this little piece of grass. Let's move forward. Oh yeah, boys. Here's my dad riding the R series. Now this is crazy. He'll probably do it in a second, but yeah, you can see this crazy hump right here, which you have to just push mow it. Even your push mower would scalp on the top of it. You know, it's like it's like maybe 1.5 foot tall, and you see it's like just like a pretty sharp little hump. You know, I guess it's there for like drainage purposes and stuff like that. But my dad takes this little R model and he drives it like right up on like with the deck, the middle of the deck, like right on the middle of the little mountain, just to like see what it would do. And it did scalp just a little bit, but it is insane because any other mower that I've ever used would have totally just destroyed that little hump in the yard. You know, it would have just destroyed it. And he tries to just like take it right up on there. I think maybe he's doing it right now. Yeah, you see he's driving it right on the middle of it. See, like it did scalp a little. You see a little bit of brown shoot out. You see that little spot? But he's still just riding with the wheels over the peak of the hump. And that's what I'm talking about right there. Like, man, that's crazy. See, look, it still looks okay, and he rode along that whole time. It's just, wow. That surprised me a lot. that he was able to ride up on that. Because usually I have to push mow all the way down, you know, 2 swipes, and then go on the other side of the hump, you know, kind of split the hump in half, and then come all the way back up on the other side. And so that's what I usually do when I mow this yard. And you know, it's not a problem, but oh man, whew. Man, sorry guys, I'm getting a little tired. It's late at night when I'm trying to edit this, but anyway, yeah, I'm pointing out, I'm telling them to come over here and finish cleaning off these leaves, because I don't want to have to do it in a little later. I want to use this mower for that while it's here. So that's what he's doing, man. He's backing it up. This thing's killing it. Man, what a cool little mower. I don't know. Definitely tempting. Only 404 pounds for the unit itself. And then, you know, plus the deck weight. So that is just insane. Insane. Thought he was going to wreck it. And the deck is still clean under there. Like there's no you know, buildup or anything from those leaves that I cut, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it the leaves almost kind of clean the deck. Right. They make it real shiny and clean when you're doing leaves. I mean, we'll see if it backs up that pretty good with those hydros. Yeah, didn't seem to have any problem with that. No, none at all. And a lot of times this is a little steep right here. You know, you're not going to be on so severe of a of an area. When it's like this, sometimes the rear end of the mower will come up off the ground, but that's normal. Yeah, I got it. The machine has frame stops, so it'll only come up so high. What do you mean frame stops? It hits like right up in here or something? Yeah, there are little stops that won't let the rear end come up so high. Right, gotcha. And these are your little bars here to flip the deck up, right? Yes. Yeah, I got it. It's just a little bit different than the other walkers. Right. But yeah, that's how you do it right there. You just... Same concept still, really. Exact same concept. Just a little bit of a different mechanism on this particular model. Well, guys, this was awesome. And I just want to thank my new friend for coming down here and letting us try these. Oh, man. It's amazing. Like, you see my dad, I was videoing him, like, that hump was crazy. No other mower on the market would be able to take that like he did. And man, I was amazed at just all the little dips and everything. You could not make it scalp or anything. I couldn't find anywhere where it would mess it up. And like, especially right when I first started mowing up there, you know, I usually have to push mow that because of that little dip, but it went in there no problem. You couldn't even see where it went. So man, awesome. Thank you, buddy, for coming out. Absolutely, my pleasure. Yeah. And anybody else in Georgia, South Carolina, Florida that wants a demo, call us. All right. And we'll be happy to bring you one and let you try one out. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you. We'll see y'all later.